Welcome back to the channel. I am Jester, and this is a full trailer breakdown of all the detail you may have missed in Neverness to Everness recent trailer. PlayStation Japan released a brand new trailer for NTE at Tokyo Game Show 2025. Neverness to Everness is the game that have quickly became one of the most anticipated JRPGs so far. A well-deserved hype that I really wish I could be at 2025 TGS, so I can get my hands on the gameplay and do a proper analysis of. I rushed through the previous trailer because I was simply fighting against time between life and editing, and I think I may have probably missed some of the detail in that trailer as well. And before I get into the video, I would like to clarify that I would love to do more of this type of video, so a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated. Now without further ado, let's take a look at the trailer.
おはよう。新しい依頼はないっすか？コリンスファミリーはいつでもスタンバイ OK。 おっさい、何時だと思ってんの？
The video starts off with PlayStation logo, homes of Spider-Man's and God of War, if anyone is curious, followed by Hotta Studio logo, who previously made Tower of Fantasy, an MMORPG gacha game set in futuristic setting. The first scene is a wide shot of Hatheru City, Oceanside. As we can see the bridge from the previous trailer release, that's where the shot was taken. We're just on the opposite side. Along the water is a few boat and kayak. We also know that the NTE will offer a high level of freedom, just like GTA. So this may confirm a new possible transportations being boat, which we predicted in the last breakdown video. At 7 seconds, we also get to see a narrow streams of water, meaning that we can also boat in the city. Perhaps there will be a chase scenes by boat. Around 10 seconds is a odd looking building that for some reason is giving off Doctor Strange vibe, Sanctum Sanctorum. In the previous breakdown of NTE, we know that the game liked to reference pop cultures, such as the 2016's Doctor Strange. On the inside of the building is a shot of an in-game's character being Sakiri, Nanari, and Edgar. But behind them is a letter spelling out Elrond. Perhaps it's the name of this agency, and not to be confused with Elrond from Lord of the Ring, by the way. Moving forward is Adler, Otori, and Daffodil. And finally is Takedo, the oddity next to our female main character. Next we got a bunch of panels that are full of reference and a homage to pop cultures all over. On the top left is Elrond agency doing the JoJo pose, being Jolene, Jonathan, Jotaro, and Giorno. Next to that we got a debate style reference, which is a mix between a Danganronpa and Phoenix Wright. To the far right is a whale falling from the sky. Now this may not be too big of a deal, but it could be a direct comparison to One Piece at Moby Dick. Below left is a reference to Ghost Rider, and the right is a homage to my childhood anime, Doraemon. This is of course the house of Nobita and Doraemon. And on the bottom left is a scene every weeb will recognize instantly because it's a direct one-to-one of Haven't You Heard? I'm Sakamoto. And next to that is a reference to Jujutsu Kaisen. Now I may be missing a few references, so do let me know in the comment down below. Back to the video.
このミント先輩が見学に連れてってあげよう。夜のヘテロシティは昼とだいぶ違うんだよ。
ST79 はベテランのドライバーじゃないと乗りこなせないぞ。
うん、任せて。新店舗オープン記念、爽やかな新テイストはいかがですか？ここはどうどう？めっちゃ雰囲気いいでしょ？
お前何もんや、さっさとうせな。
Moving past forward, we finally get to see the area that was hinted to in the previous video, a downhill D-like racing, which I am personally looking forward to the most once I get my hands on this game. Now our main character is driving a Trueno H6, which is the same car that Takumi drives in Initial D. Fast forward to 37 seconds is a showcase of a bakery minigames referencing classic restaurant browser games such as Papa John Pizzeria, Chicken Wings, and Milkshake Factories. Next we get a medium shot of an unknown character in an underground stage referencing Bocchi the Rock. In the back is a local star sign, which is the name of our band. In the next scenes, we get a shot of an instrument. This is the 4 instrument that was used in the last trailer that we covered and in the music videos of Mayo Yuta. One thing that sort of tripped me up is that in the music video, Hanil bass was red in the beginning and then turned green. That sort of confused me. It also seems like we will be able to interact with the drum by playing along in an Osu-like rhythm game, which is also hinting that we will likely be performing at the dome with the same minigame. Alright, back to the video.
お前何もんや、さっさとうせな。
勝手なことしてくれて。お探しの連中が来たよ。
君のその能力をコードゼロの収容行動に生かしてほしいよ。この契約は君にとって足かせではあるが転機でもある。
Up next, we see a group of Nirvana gang trashing our instrument, and from the look of it, it doesn't seem like we are underground anymore. Makes me think that maybe this is the reason why we were forced to perform underground instead. We might be able to reclaim this hideout back by beating this group of delinquents. At 51 seconds, we get another look at the Grimoire Anomaly, this time with a clearer visual. We also get to see the parry mechanic being used for the first time in combat, and a gameplay of Hatheru using the same parry mechanic on the Orchestra Anomalies. This might be the first time we get to see an umbrella users in mainstream media gacha game. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Next scene is our main character floating in the air with a few changing mysterious figure in the same setting as Michelangelo Creations of Adam's painting, where God was reaching out to Adam, while in this case the entity representing God is reaching out to the protagonist in the same sense, which tell us that this is the first thing that we'll see once we start our journey in NTE. In the next scene is a landscape shots of broken city of Hatheru. Notice that it's surrounded by bubble, which is also a reference to the animated movie Bubble, where the city of Tokyo is flooded in a supernatural phenomenon which causes bubble to rise up into the air. In the final scene, we see that God Hand is getting ever so closer to reaching our character. However, things doesn't seem to be all dandy once the laser is activated. And that is everything. Did I miss anything else? Let us know in the comment section below to help out our ever so slowly growing communities. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.
Another one day in the night.